If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Crypto Night, the crypto investor channel. I'm Boris, so let's dive in. Today I'm with Colton. Happy New Year, Colton.
Happy New Year, Boris. How are you doing?
Good. It's interesting start of the year.
Yeah.
It's actually a perfect opportunity to buy more crypto from what we are seeing.
Mm-hmm.
People are panicking a little bit. I think it's the ones that are really panicking are the ones that are doing leverage. You know, if you are on high leverage, then yeah, you should be panicking. You should have done it in the first place. And it's definitely because there are a few places where you can go check how much leverage is happening on the market. And right now, the bears and other people looking to make some quick money realized that there was too much people on leverage positions. Leverage longs were extremely high. So of course, they took the opportunity to actually short the market and make a quick buck. So, but if you are just holding or if you are buying more, everything is just fine. So today we're going to discuss, what you should be doing in 2022 and how to take advantage of some of those low prices, because really the vision, it doesn't matter that the Bitcoin goes down to 41 or 40 or 38 or whatever, in the next weeks, in the next month. You're not investing for the next month. Whenever you are putting money for retirement, you're not expecting, your retirement fund to explode, within the next week, and take your retirement next week. You're putting money on the side because you need it, 10, 20, 30 years from now. Well, crypto works a little bit the same. Only fools think that they will get rich, overnight or in a matter of days or in a matter of weeks. The reality in the market is most people make very good returns in a matter of a few years, and in a matter of 5 or 10 years, they'll make extremely good returns. But the market goes up and down all the time. And depending when you're entering, you might be losing money for a little while, and then it comes back up, and that's what matters. So let's discuss how you can take advantage of those dips and those fallbacks in lower positions.
Yeah. And Boris, for example, I have about, $5,000, I'm willing to invest, this year. What would you think the best way to start off the year is investing the money in?
So people make a mistake that's typical, whenever you don't know the market too well. They think like, okay, there's a dip, like we went from 53 down to 46. So let me buy at 46 and let me put, 5,000. I have $5,000. It's a big dip. Let me buy and that's it. So if you do that and it keeps on going down like it does right now, down to 42, 41, the problem is that obviously you have no more, no more powder, no more cash on the side to keep on investing as it keeps dropping. So there are two best ways, I think, to invest and to DCA your money over time. It's to either, every time there's a substantial drop, 5% or more, you can buy at those times, and you do small portion every time. So if you have $5,000, maybe you invest $250 every time it drops, because that gives you multiple times that you can invest as it goes down. The other way to DCA your money is to actually say, okay, let me spread $5,000 over roughly a year. If you divide by 365, that's probably around $13 something. So if you invest $13 a day, which is a very low number, maybe you do it every other day so that you can buy, a little bit more, maybe $27 roughly worth of crypto every other day. So you buy small amounts, but you buy regularly. So as it goes down and then it comes back up and whatever variation, it doesn't really matter. You getting the average price, throughout the year. So really those are the two best techniques, to actually DCA, either on a regular basis. And you have a few platforms. Voyager is really good for that. Voyager allows you to say, okay, buy, this much of whatever, buy $10 a day of this and $10 of that, every single day. You can even do it on paydays. That's another thing that Voyager has built in, which is, I think, really cool, is they allow you to do it on the 1st and the 15th.
That's
So
really nice.
the 1st of the month, the 15th of the month for the US, and then the 1st of the month for a lot of other countries that only get paid, once a month.
Mm-hmm.
But you put in on a regular basis, this. Or you can say a recurring buying every day, and you say, I'm buying $10 of Polkadot, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
or $10 of Luna, or $10 of this, or $10 of that. And it'll buy that small amount, but it'll buy it every day on the current day price. So you don't even have to really follow the market. You don't have to really worry about anything. But it's a true DCA. People don't DCA if they are, like you said, you have $5,000 you're wanting to invest this year. If you take that $5,000 and at the first dip, even if it's a big dip, even if it's a 20% dip, and you say, okay, I'm putting it all, right now on the, and I'm doing a dollar cost average.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it just one time, but it's not spread over time. It has to be spread over time. Because if you did it when it dropped from 69 down to 53, today we are at 41, 42, then you would be missing out, on some great buys. So it's always better to DCA over time. That variation I'm talking about, which is to only buy at every dip that's superior to, let's say, 5% or around 5%. The advantage of that is that I buy on those days, and then if the next 3 days things are coming back up, for instance, I just hodl. I don't buy anything. I'm just holding the position I have, and that's it. So you can choose either. I think both are good. I don't think really there is one that's much better than the other. But the key factor here is to do it over time, and the longer the better. And like you said, you're willing to invest 5,000 this year, probably do another 5,000 next year.
Yep.
And that's the cool thing. Let's say you inherit some money, or let's say that you get a bonus, or you have some money that comes in, you sold the house, you whatever, and you want to take that money and invest it. Once again, it's not because suddenly your $5,000 becomes $50,000 or $100,000 that you should rush in. You should just say, I am going to DCA more, So now instead of buying, $10, $13 a day, now that I'm, I have more money, maybe I'm doing $200 a day. But I'm not rushing in and saying like, oh yeah, let me buy, $50,000 right now of coins just because I came to some money. So the best is to DCA over time.
Yeah, yes, sir. And another question I have, Boris, for 2022, do you have any coins that you recommend, and also any coins that you think we should stay away from?
Well, I would always stay away from the meme coins, the Shiba Inu, the Doge, all those, all the meme coins. We know what they are, the baby Shiba, the baby Inu, the whatever. I would stay away from those. The ones that are actually the good ones, we're going to do another video that will release in the coming days. And in that video, we'll discuss more in details, the ones that we think are probably the best bet for 2022. And there are a few. I would say about 5-7 coins that are good. And in those, that we'll discuss, if you already hold position in those coins, it's never a bad idea to reinforce your position. Some people think that they should be in a ton of projects. It's good to be diversified. Obviously, you don't want all your money in one single coin, because what happens if that coin goes down, or if there's a major problem with it, or something goes wrong. But being over diversified is also a problem. If you're holding 100 different coins, you are too diversified.
Yes, sir.
You should be holding 10 to 20 coins, depending on also how much money you have. Obviously, if you only have $1,000 to invest in crypto, maybe 5 coins is enough, or even 4 or 3 coins might be enough. If you have $10,000, you probably should be around, 5 to 10 coins. And if you are beyond that, if you are, $50,000, $100,000 or more, having 15 to 20 coins is not a bad idea, but don't go too much beyond 20 coins, because after that it becomes, first of all, hard to track, and also it's too much diversification. So sometimes buying more coins, especially when there's a price drop, buying more coins that you already hold is actually probably a better bet than wanting to be in yet another project that you may not know as well as the ones you already invested in. So don't ever think it's a bad idea. The last warning I would give to most people: don't be tempted to say, oh yeah, I have Ethereum, and suddenly I see Cosmos. This week it's pumping, it's been pumping for several weeks. But don't tempt yourself to say, oh yeah, let me sell all my ETH, or let me sell all my polka dots that haven't moved that much lately, and put it all in Cosmos. Because, it's typical FOMO, fear of missing out. You are trying to run after a train that has already left the station, and it's never the best idea. Plus, at some point, we all know that Cosmos, will probably flatten out, and it'll probably even, give some of its winnings back, and at that point, Ethereum might be the one taking off, or Polkadot might be the one taking off, the one that you're holding prior to making that swap. And the big problem of always wanting to chase and switching your money around is you end up catching, the project that's pumping at the end of the pump. So, it's sad, because suddenly you arrive on a project that's not pumping anymore, and suddenly you see the one you left pumping, and you're like, oh my God, I missed, and you might even do more stupid moves, such as switching back all your Cosmos back to Ethereum, and spend even more, fees on trading and all that kind of stuff. So if you believe in a project, believe in that project, give it some time. It will go up, Don't expect things to, move always. A few weeks ago, a month ago, we saw Avalanche, Luna, Solana. They were all pumping. Today, they're doing nothing. They're not moving. They're actually, going down. And now it's Phantom and Cosmos that are pumping,
Yes, sir.
So don't switch your money around. Pick the projects that you believe in the most, invest in those, and have some patience. Wait for them to go up.
Oh, I appreciate all the insight today, Boris. Thank you very much.
Sure. I think that's it for today. I hope this video helps, and we look forward to see you on another Crypto Night video. Thank you. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up.